Good evening, everybody. This is Unbroken the podcast. And on this lovely evening, I just want to give, recognition for all of our domestic abuse survivors, all of our victims, all of the ones that are here with us today that survived and made it, and also to the ones that are no longer here because they were not able to make it. So I just want to take this moment and recognize that and recognize this month for that alone. It's a very special month for me and for a lot of people, not even just women that have been a victim of domestic abuse. So let's just, get on here, hear some background, some music, and just talk, share. I did want to do this facing you guys on the camera. However, I am having some technical difficulties, unfortunately. So I'm not able to show my face. So I do apologize about that. But be sure that next time I come on here, I will be able to let you guys know and you can see my face. So, Domestic Abuse Awareness Month is all October long. And, I just want to really just focus on the healing aspects and the releasing aspects and the purging and even the joy, even the laughter, even the tears of, coming out of this, whether that be feelings coming up that are not so great and feelings coming up that really are beautiful. So I really just want to acknowledge that this is a safe space and you are welcome to open up your heart chakra and your throat chakra and, release and to say whatever it is that you need to say so that your sacral and your solar plexus chakra will heal. And ultimately, to be able to even speak and do any of that, you have to heal and open up your root chakra, which is the root of all things fear, worry, things of that nature. So I just want to say thank you for all of my supporters, all of my subscribers, everybody that's here today, everybody that will be listening later on down the line. I just want to say gratitude from the bottom of my heart. Mental health is very important to me, and it's very vital that I come in here and speak and share my gift with the world, and to be able to hopefully get some gifts shared with me because I am not only a teacher but a student here also in this vehicle, and I'm willing to sit in the passenger side and allow others to drive. And what that means for me is I will allow others to come in and speak of their own experiences to maybe possibly heal me some more in depth. Um, so domestic abuse is something that goes on worldwide, and it is sometimes not talked about. It is pushed under the rug. It is shunned about. It's kind of a taboo to even discuss for some strange reason. And I want to change that because I'm sure there's many of us that have been through that. And there's probably some of us that are going through that right now and just do not know how to ask for help, don't know how to get help, don't even know where to start. And I just want to say if you ever need a hand or if you ever need anything, please send me a code word on here and a message on here on YouTube. You could go to any of my social media platforms and contact me there. You can let me know, you know, we can come up with a code word, okay? And we can figure it out because I'm here for the people and we just have to keep everybody safe. So I want to be accountable for that. Um, I wasn't going to be on here too long, just a little bit, but I just want to talk about the things that go along with domestic abuse. Sometimes folks just think that mental domestic abuse is, just physical. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just bruises, it's just, broken bones, concussions, things of that nature. But it's way, way deeper. It's more mental. It's very spiritual. It breaks you down spiritually if you are spiritual, not only physical but emotionally as well. Domestic abuse takes on a very, very impactful role in one's life that can really affect the body and mind in the long run. And with that cause elements, with that causes stressors, which with that causes anxiety and depression and suicidal thoughts and all of these things that we do not talk about that we just, put under the rug and we go day to day, just drinking our wine or whatever the case may be to get through. And I'm just here to tell you that, again, this is a safe space and I know how it feels. I know how it feels to have your nervous system all jacked up. I know how it feels to put everything on the line, be fearful, be nervous, be cautious, be all of these things that you weren't before because of what one person or multiple people have done. And it's just very, very disheartening. It's very saddening. And that's that's really what I want to get clear with everybody, that it's not just a physical aspect. When things break us down emotionally or mentally, that affects our organs. That affects our kidneys, our liver, our heart, our arteries, our everything. You know what I'm saying? Those are like not talked about, but they are reasons why people also pass on, not just cancer or diabetes or things like that. It's because the emotions that you've taken on throughout the years have really taken a toll on your heart. Now you have heart disease. It's really taken a toll on your liver and your kidneys, and now you are needing surgery. You know what I'm saying? It's really taking a toll on your back. You're having major back pain, and you don't know where it's coming from. But I'm here to tell you that it's coming from the stress that you have been enduring, and it's really, 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 really time to release that and let that go. Because if not, that could kill you quicker than the food out here. Probably not the way this economy is going with food, but that's a whole nother podcast segment. We'll touch on that another time. But I just wanted to focus on, what's at hand, which is domestic abuse. Um, if you're seeing signs, because as we all know, there are signs, whether we want to notice them, whether we want to see them, whether we want to believe them, whatever the case may be, we know that we see the signs day one. And we just cover them up with little glitter, little pretty little roses, a little bit of perfume and makeup and laughter and cuddles and late nights and great sex. And we say, oh, this isn't what I think it to be. No, and when in fact it is that. And you should use those red flags and use your intuition, your discernment, and do what's really best for you. Yeah, you may love said person. Yeah, you may have kids with said person, history with said person, and so on and so on. But does that really matter? Does that really equate to your happiness or your mental health or your overall health? Does any of that really matter? I know some of us would say yes because until you have been through it and gotten out of it, you will say yes, and I don't blame you for that. I completely understand 100% as to why someone would be like, "Oh, well, you don't know. I have kids with this person. Oh, I love said person. Oh, honey, 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 honey. I get it, 100%. Okay, so." That is just something that is very touchy for me as well. I have been a victim a lot of my not a lot of my life, but a couple of my relationships. I have been a victim of domestic abuse. Um, thank God it wasn't to the point of death or broken bones or anything like that, but it was bad. From my experience, it was bad. So I'm not going to take anything from anybody else's experience, so don't take anything from mine. So I can 100% relate and understand what someone may be going through right now or before. And I just want to keep reiterating this is Domestic Awareness Abuse Month. Even if you have not yourself been through it, you may have a mother, you may even have a father, a sister, a brother, or auntie, a uncle, a cousin, Anybody, if there is somebody that has been through it secretly or is going through it publicly and you know about it. So even if you aren't or haven't gone through it personally, that doesn't mean that we can't be compassionate for others and understand other people's struggles and their hurts and their pains behind their eyes. It's always good to be compassionate and kind to other people, no matter what the case may be, no matter their gender, no matter their race, no matter where they're from, no matter their occupation, no matter anything. It is always important to be very graceful and keep a godlike mind, and be very courteous and compassionate of others because you never really know what somebody may be going through. And just a simple gesture of kindness will go a long way for somebody. You won't even know it, but that person will know it. And that will have impacted them in such a profound way that they haven't had in such a long time. So just be kind. Okay. Um, you know, I'm also an herbalist, so, when it comes to things like this, I do recommend, holistic healing, for people that for survivors and victims alike that have gone through this and are still probably having trouble with, coping or sleeping or whatever the case may be. I recommend holistic healing through and through. I live by it. I don't worship it, but, what I'm saying, if anybody asks me which way to go for healing, I'm always gonna say holistic healing, ancient techniques, Ayurvedic ways, and we'll go from there. I can give you guys a little bit more about that. If you want, you can let me know in the chat if you have any ailments going on or anything that you're having trouble with. I'll be more than happy to give you a little bit of advice for what you can do, recommend some natural herbal products, maybe get you a different lifestyle plan going. And we can go from there. I'm definitely would be happy to do that with no issue. Um, so just let me know in the chat or once this live is over, if you want to message me, you can also go ahead and do that. That is fine as well. Um, you know, what can we really say about what goes on in people's minds and in their heads? Um, like I said earlier, we really don't know what goes on. And we should be kind because especially this month, everybody. Like, if you see somebody, just hug them. If you see them crying, yelling, or going through something that may be looking, potentially in a horrible state, ask them if they're okay, lend a hand without getting too much, involved. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very important to be there for others. Um, that's also part of my teachings and my preaching. That in order for people to be there for you, you have to be there for others. Do unto others as you would want done to you. And that's just a code that I live by. So, excuse me. I didn't really plan on being here too long. Thank you for the people that are here that did come, that did like. Please subscribe. Please look out for more this month because I will be getting on here and going more in depth into this month. I will be talking about statistics. I will be doing all types of things in relation to domestic awareness month. And I hope to see you guys there. I really want to see you tuned in. I really want to get you involved. I really want to be involved. I would love to hear from you guys. Don't be shy. I do not bite. Okay. This is a safe space with love and care and high vibrations. And yeah, there's nothing else that I could ask for more than just your support and your actual willingness to heal yourselves and others in your community. That's all. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Remember, we see you, we hear you, you are loved. You are sought after. You are valued. You are worthy. You are amazing. You are capable of receiving love. You are capable of giving love. You understand healthy relationships. You adore yourself so much that you'll never let anybody else play with you. I say, and have a great night.